So as the coronavirus surge continues to get worse, right now there are more than 61,000 Americans hospitalized with the disease, and our 7-day average for new cases in the country is well above 100,000. So with the pandemic really heating up, the CDC has issued some new guidelines for Thanksgiving. So here they are. They're strongly encouraging people to keep celebrations to only people in your household. But they say if you're getting together with other people, you should bring your own plate, your own cup, and utensils. They also suggest using single-serving condiments and, of course, keeping your distance. Also, wear your mask, except for when you're actually eating. And finally, they also recommend that you dine outside. Or if you have to be inside because of weather, make sure you crack open those windows. Now, what's interesting is a lot of our DBL Nation yesterday, because we brought up Thanksgiving yesterday, were writing in, and please continue to write in, saying that they are no longer going to do their what they thought would be their Thanksgiving plans because of the new CDC guidelines. So has anybody here changed their plans? Anybody thought they were going home? You're no longer going to go home?
I'm on the fence, Jeff. I'm assuming you're staying here?
Yeah, I'm staying here. Well, I mean, our plan all along was when they started to skip Thanksgiving, unfortunately, and keep our fingers crossed for Christmas, and hopefully we can make it back then. But listen, you have to do what you have to do. It's hard enough to get people to wear a mask these days, right? To have all those guidelines that you just mentioned, Sam, people follow those for Thanksgiving. You know, you're affecting my family, too. That's what it comes down to. I'm not doing this because I want your family and your grandparents and your ill to survive. So the sacrifices that people aren't making for other people is shameful in my mind.
Erica?
Well, Anthony and I are celebrating Thanksgiving together, just the two of us, and I know that completely bums out my parents, but it's just something that we really feel like, since we took so many precautions to get home earlier this year, but since everyone's going to be traveling, it's just too risky.
Yeah, and we're on the finishing leg, right? When you look at the pandemic and knowing that a vaccine is near, like, we can't give up now.
Right.
And I know we're all fatigued. I'm fatigued. I want to see my family. I want to see my parents. And I read your comments, DBL Nation. Everybody is over it. But we're almost to the end, and we cannot falter now, because that will end up in more loss of life.
And Sam, to your point, losing anybody is a tragedy, but what if you lost somebody the Thanksgiving before we got the vaccine, when we were right there at the end? So I mean,
that would haunt you.
It would haunt you forever. Right. So we might just have to miss this one, chalk this one up, and look forward to the next 4.
Yeah, and when I mean shameful, I'm not shaming people who are getting together for Thanksgiving. Do what you want to do. I'm saying the everyday thing, social distancing, wearing a mask. We're still talking about it 8 months later, and urging people to talk about it. It's like, come on.
Yeah,
you know?
It's time.